at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
What's up, everybody? How are we this beautiful morning again? Oh, look at there. I like that when that comes into the room. All right, let's run down the list here. We got Mike Whaley, Motorhead Mitch, Fernando Pena's in the house this morning, John Mack, Slug Prince, Zimmy, Minnesota Maker, Techno Geek, Matt from How I Do It is here, Martin from 3DP Iceland, 3D Medic Vince, Thomas Elrod, Trolling for Dollars, and my beautiful wife, Miss Country, is in the house as well. I still don't know how I deserve that, and I bet those of y'all that were at Earth are thinking the same thing. How in the hell does he do that? Hey guys, it's another great day here in the trailer home. Falcons 27, you caught it. You sure did. Now throw it away quick. It's hot. It's hot. It's very hot. I know, right, Martin? Woo! I was a good-looking sucker and a smooth talker. As if you couldn't tell, you're watching me, right? Can't baffle them with brilliance. Or can't blind them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit. That's right. That's the way to go. It's the coding skills, right? I mean, right. That's exactly right. You know, when I first walked up to her and met her, she's like, "Hey, you need to print out some of your code and let me check it over and then we'll talk." That's the first thing most girls ask me, right? Is for some, you know. So on my resume, the front page is nothing but code. I just hand them the front page. I'm like, "There's my cover letter, baby. Now open the rest of the book." And I know that none of y'all ever read the titles to the videos, but guess what? The date is set. Now, it's set a little further along than what I would like it, but the date is set. I got an offer letter yesterday. I accepted said offer letter, filled out all the paperwork for the background check, and the start date is set. I know that's right. You needed to get out your parents' house. You need to go your ass back. That's what you need to do. Leave me the heck alone. But yeah, so the date is set on when I start my job. It is the 16th of July, which is a hell of a lot further out than I wanted it to be, because you know that's damn near a month before I get a paycheck, and we're gonna be close. We're gonna be cutting it close, that's for sure. I will say on this front that Mr. 3D Medic Vince helped me out this morning. I don't know if he cares if I tell how much he helped me out this morning or not, but he did help me out. I know, right? Glad to see I'm finally having a date. That's right, but hey, I got a job. It is coming. Thank you, Fernando. I appreciate it. I know my wife's like, "Get off your lazy ass and go to work." It's amazing. The comments are showing up on the Streamlabs shot before they're showing up on the YouTube thing up here. Martin's funny. Martin's a funny guy. You know, and I've said it. I loved meeting everybody at Earth, and Martin is no exception. I enjoyed the hell out of meeting Martin at Earth. Morning, Tom. How are you? How are you, sir? Keep your eye out today. That will be going out today, Tom. I think about noon is when I've got that scheduled for. Yeah, make my wife work 2 jobs so I can just stay home and talk to y'all. Yeah, that sounds like a friggin' not gonna happen. My wife has 2 full-time jobs. She works all day at the state of Florida, and then she comes home and takes care of me. Hey, that was cool, man. 100-degree, 10-degree heat index cups. Man, it must be hot as hell up there because it's not down here. Tom, let me say this. Do you need this? I don't know. I mean, if you're just going to print PLA and just keep getting beautiful prints like you're getting, I would have to say no. Now, you will be able to do a hell of a lot less retraction. I don't know if you saw the print quality they were getting on those little models. Those were really like 1mm things. They were really fine. It was actually Mike Whaley got it quick, but were you? Okay, cool. Good morning, Joe Paddock. But yeah, Tom, the hot end is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. You know, and like I said, you know, it's kind of like he wasn't downing E3D at all. He was actually saying, you know, that's a great hot end, but he was saying that theirs is the Corvette. The E3D was the Corvette, and theirs was the Lamborghini of hot ends. So, you know, wait till Monday. Wait till Monday, Tom. 6 o'clock, I'm going to interview Daniel, the guy that was on my video, and he said he's going to try to get the other founder, Chris, there as well. And we'll have. Oh yeah. No, they're both engineering graduates from the University of Florida. So I mean, they're absolutely very, very bright guys, way over my head. Okay. But wait till Monday and listen to his interview. And if you have any questions, you can ask him. And that way, you know, you're not going off my word, because I want one, but I want one to support their business. Okay. I can't afford one right now, and I'm not going to. But they are. They are local, but they're not coming here. They're not local. They're 2.5 hours away. They're actually closer to Josh, Alien 3D, than they are me. It is Joe Paddock. That's an absolute fact. Good morning, Alan. How are you? And I know, afternoon. Ryan Prior. Yeah, Ryan, and that's cool, man. I'm glad you have firsthand experience with it. That does help out, you know, when somebody in the community has firsthand experience. And I will say this, I think that Filament Frenzy would be able to do the same. I think that because of the quality of prints that he puts out and shows on Twitter especially, I think that if he was sporting one, I think it would help Dan and Chris out a lot in sales. And that's what that's what I told them. I'm going to get with after Monday, I will get with them, and you know, my little flipper up here that's got Alien 3D and Venturi 3D, I'll put Slice Engineering in there. And no, I know my word doesn't mean a whole lot. You know, you can take my word with a grain of salt. But I think well, Filament Frenzy, that's the thing. You have to get on there and order. And they just did a production run, so I know they have some. Somebody was saying it was just pre-order, but I believe that they have the stuff to sell them. I'll try to get in touch with Dan today and see. Morning Matrix, how are you? He hasn't responded to my email that I sent last night, and they really don't have a phone number to contact them. I have their card though. Hold on, let me see here. They got a cool card too. Hold on. These are the cards that, yeah, here we go. No phone number. Just a website. Just a website. Got Amy Double D's card. Check that out. Nah, Space Invaders. Ha ha! Love it. Love it. This is a humidity indicator. They give you, their business card has a humidity indicator, which is cool. Ali from Potent Printables. I did an interview with Ali. Joel Walker. I did an interview with Joel Walker. He did the Central Pennsylvania Open Source Conference. Really smart guy. Really smart guy. You better watch it, woman. Don't you come in there. T-Gaw 3D. I did an interview with Vicky. That's coming. I did not with Printed Solid. I did not with Gecko Tech. There's my card right there, and I need to contact her and see what they would like to do. That's the card from Creality. And they come and stood at my booth for a bit. It's awesome. That was awesome. It was. There's some stuff. Oh, and check this out. Check out what I got right here. Check this out. What's that? That's some ripcord right there. Now I know why everybody calls him Pooch. I was wondering about that. But with the last name like Puccinelli, yeah, I get it. I get it. Did I talk to them in Chinese? No, that would have been so racist, because you know the only Chinese I know is Hong Kong, Hong Kong, and that's just wrong. That's wrong to do. You shouldn't do that. That's not fun. Hold on, wait. Not good, my A2 board. God dang it, Matrix. Don't be catching stuff on fire. Hopefully Motorhead Mitch, that'll be on task. Morning, Rover. How are you? Yeah. Did you really? Yeah, I bet. Keep up with chat. I didn't miss anything. You speak Chinese from your work life. Good morning, Carl Brown. That's nice. I'm glad. I wish I spoke Chinese. That would have been awesome. Well, you know, here's the problem with, and I'm not saying it's a problem with that. I bet, Rover, I bet. Here's the problem with that. I'm not going to say it's an issue, but it is an issue, okay? And the issue is that if it doesn't require a nozzle, how much carbon fiber is actually in it? Morning, David Olson. How are you? Am I caught up now, baby? Am I caught up with chat? Because you know, keep up with chat. I know. I don't know what she's going to do when I have 50 or 60 in here typing. She's going to be like, I can't keep up with chat. I know I'm good. Thank you, though. I like the reassurance. Antonio Nunez, Casa del Huacos. I showed your maker coin. I showed it on the air the other day. I got it down in here. The Casa del Huacos. Man, it's awesome. that would explain my house for sure. Well, and that's what I was saying. If it's a carbon fiber PLA that doesn't require a special nozzle, Tom, then there's not much carbon fiber in it at all. But yeah, the back to the hot end. I think it's $149 for the hot end itself, and then if you want their 50-watt heater cartridge and all that, I think that's another $50. So it's quite expensive. It's quite an expensive nozzle and combo. But, you know, step up from Corvette to Lamborghini. That's what you got. You know, Tom, and I know you don't know yet, but when you mount this thing, if you look, right, it doesn't look like you can mount it. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not happening. Because and not because they wouldn't want to, because they're a two-man team, and all of their production right now is out of pocket, and it's not paying for itself yet. And you know how it is when you do small runs of things. It's just harder. There you go, Matt. That's a good idea. But back to what I was saying. The thermals on that thing, the way the heat block and all that stuff, don't get me wrong, the science is beyond me because I'm not there. But you can mount this thing with PLA. So you can print an E3D adapter in PLA and screw it to it and mount it with that and don't have to worry about it melting. That was friggin' awesome. Maybe show them that. Maybe that'll work. Good morning, Bo. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you're here. I missed you on Discord this morning. I was on Discord for a bit this morning. Congrats on what? What are you congratulating me on? On being beautiful? I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't help it, James. Can't help it. Yeah, no, it is. And that's what's cool, Filament Frenzy. And they were talking, you know, when you're doing PLA, like 0.4 retraction on a Bowden system. I mean, come on. 0.4 retraction on a Bowden system? Cool, Bo. Can't wait to see that. You know what? Crocs are good because all that BS, it'll run right out the holes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I know what. Morning, Mike. How are you, sir? The machines are winning every day. They are. They're just taking over the friggin' world. And we love it because we're into technology. So we love that crap. Woohoo! It's a beautiful day. It's hot already. Damn, it's only 8:18. We've only been doing this 18 minutes. Let's see here. All right. I got my pink cup. You got yours? What's the humidity? It's only 87%. No, Sean, I ain't drank no rum yet. It's during the week, baby. We definitely don't, or I definitely don't partake during the, that's not Regina's cup. I told you I was going to have to take the pink one. She can't stand pink. So this is mine. I'm going to be a real man. Ha ha. I can handle pink, baby. Yeah, it's only 87%. You know, it's down a lot. It's only 77 degrees. Nice weather out here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still sticky at 87%. It means the dew point is really high when the humidity's higher than the temperature. Yeah, Matt, that's me too, man. Matt and James both. I mean, it's... I don't know, man. It just takes it out of you. Because you're going 100%. Oh, hold on. I'll get to that again, Bo. But yeah, the humidity is or the go that you give at Earth, it's kind of like you keep your adrenaline artificially up for the entire show. So, you know, it is what it is. You run yourself at 140%, and then you're just, God, I'm out. What's up, Scalda? It brings out both, show 'em both. Yeah, no, I bet you are, Martin. I bet that is a time shocker. But the, yeah, I mean, I'm still the same way. It's just, and you know, my wife's like, why? You got sleep? Yeah, but your body's still adjusting to that lack of adrenaline or whatever it is that you pump yourself up with during the shows. Because, and I know Matt and James were the same way, but I mean, I'm 100%. I'm going 1,000% at the show, you know. And then I did something I don't ever do. I went to a bar. So I got lucky. I know I'm old. Shut up, woman. I got lucky. Matt and James both. I really didn't lose my voice. It cracked a little bit on Sunday, and Monday it was still, you know, a little cracky, but nothing much. Morning, Mapro 6. How are you? I know. I told him it would be a little bit. I said, Bo, I'll say that in a minute. I said that. Listen, woman. If you're going to tell me to keep up with chat, you better listen to what I say. Sound like James Brown up here. I got a comment from Scald on my YouTube video. See, he was over watching my video. Hold on. Yeah, dude, we did. We stayed pretty much till everybody else was leaving as well. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. So, how many of y'all caught my new crack reporter yesterday in my video? What y'all think? I think I should hire that man more often. Haha, James, that may be. Nine days of vacation. That's cool, man. Yeah, no, Martin, I get it, buddy. I get it. Fire him. Fire the reporter. Come on. Come on. He was a good reporter. Now you're angry. Oh God, it's an angry Canardian. Somebody go hide behind the pillow. Have a great drive in, Sean. Be careful, brother. There's idiots on the road. Fixing to be one more. Wow, Martin, that's awesome. That's cool. I need to work someplace like that where you just get a month off. No, and you know, it was really impromptu because I was going up to it. I actually got the stuff ready and said, baby, let's go do slice engineering. So me and Regina were on our way down there, and I saw Chris standing there, right? And he bought one of the hot ends. I actually have some footage, some voice stuff before that because I was recording him talking to him because I was going to use it. But then I'm like, hey, Chris, do this interview for me. And I just handed him the mic. So he's like, I just caught him off guard. But it was really cool of him to do it. It really was. It was really nice of him to step in. Didn't give him much chance, you know. I know, right? I know, Matt. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, 25 to 30 days is the norm. That is not too big. It's sitting right back here. Do you see this? Oh, it fell down. Look, Print and Play's Maker Coin is friggin' awesome, guys. I don't know if y'all see that. But it is awesome. It was in my car the other day when I showed my stuff. Should have done that to Tasha. You should have. Hold on. What? Jen's in the house. Hey, you hanging, girl? That Twisted Tea was kicking her butt first night. But she was great. Love both of you. I told me and Regina was talking about it. You know, it's too bad we don't live closer. I'd hang out with you guys. That could be a hangout. I'm telling you. I got the limited edition. She did. She did. That's absolutely right. Hey, that's right, Jen. You got that right. And Carl Brown, you absolutely should have done that to Tasha. You absolutely should have. You know, Chris is a really quiet guy. I don't know if y'all realize that or not. Even like when we were sitting at the pub, you know, he had one beer. He was tired, I know, but he's a quiet guy. You know, really quiet guy. Really a thoughtful guy. I don't know how much of me he could put up with in person. I'm with Jen, Matt. We should move to Iceland. Should definitely move to Iceland. We can all live with Martin in his yard in tents. Beer does make me sleepy. If I drink a bunch of it, or just one or two, now I can drink a bunch of it and get drunk, and then I ain't sleepy. Morning, Papa. How are you, buddy? Chris is a super nice guy, but he's a very thoughtful guy. You know? Very thoughtful. He thinks about what he's going to say. I don't ever do that. I just open my mouth and crap falls out. But I will say that Jen and Matt were friggin' excellent. Hey, now Jen can subscribe, and I'll have 541 subscribers. Woo! Overslept this morning. Yeah, I didn't. I actually got up in time to kiss my wife goodbye. Oh, beer makes you sleepy if you're tired already. That's true. That is true. And he was tired. I mean, he flew in, you know, then had to drive from Baltimore. And then did Earth all day. Oh, you're already subscribed? Wow. I'm honored. I really am. Seeing how you told me you didn't even subscribe to Matt. Just kidding. You must not be too busy today, Jen. You're actually commenting, which is cool. I enjoy it. I really do. Had to come see what this is all about, I guess. But hey, on this front, on the Hypercube front, I'm still struggling to make that sucker print right. Which, to my chagrin, I ordered a capacitive sensor instead of inductive. So, oh, she's off for the summer. So, well, she's not off. She's got them two beautiful little children to take care of. So, no, that's not off, man. I'm going to tell you right now. Not off at all. Because those two, I know those two can be a handful. They were awesome, though. They were awesome. But anyway, yeah, the humidity changes and all that crap. So that's one of the problems. Maybe, Jen. Maybe. I don't know. We have to take a vote on that. I don't know. My wife might tell you different. She might come in here. Jenny's already got a big head. Don't be telling him that crap. But you missed it. How did you miss it? I said she don't get the summer off. She's got to take care of them two kids. That's not taking the summer off. That's trading somebody else's kids for her own. I tell you, teaching should be the highest paid job in the world. When you're a teacher, you should be paid higher than anybody else. I mean, you had to teach all them folks everything they know. You know, nobody would be where they are without a teacher. Well, maybe. Oh, I got you. Except for maybe, you know, murderers and shit, because they don't teach that in school. So they don't teach that crap. Jen, you got to remember, we had 4 daughters. So yeah, I mean, my wife was a saint, because she stayed at home and took care of all of them for 13 years. Well, no, shit, 14 years, 15 years, something like that. There you go, Matt. That's cool too. It doesn't matter. The teachers, really and truthfully, for the most part, have to be, I mean, just have to be great people. You can't not be a great person and be a teacher, because you won't be a teacher for long. That's right, Antonio. That's exactly right. You know, and if the one teacher that taught me the most in school hadn't moved away and, you know, went somewhere else to teach, I would go thank them as well. But, you know, it is what it is. They're gone, and I don't know how to get in touch with them, and I'm really not going to chase them down. But no, the especially teachers and mothers and fathers of children, you know, they say you get off during the summer for summer vacation, but you don't. You know, stay-at-home parents, I really and truthfully, I did it for a little bit with Shauna, my University of Florida student. Maybe I should have stayed home with the rest of them. Only got one going to college, so maybe I should have stayed home with all of them. Regina, you should have worked. Really? Successful SpaceX Falcon launch. When was that? This morning? Where'd they launch from, Mitch? Hey, Mitch. Sorry. Didn't say hey. Where'd they launch from, Mitch? You get the Brian Vines. Wah, 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 wah. Print and play. Cape Canaveral. Sweet. Yes, you are. Quit lying, Matt. Quit lying. You know you're saying it because she's in chat. My wife has stepped away, or she'd have done said something. She would have. I'll tell you now. But anyway, so now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do, because I have 2 sensors that don't sense far enough, and then I've got a friggin' capacitive sensor. See, Jen, I know. You don't get nothing past me. I know. 23 years of marriage here. I know. Now, I will tell you this, and you know, my wife is amazed sometimes, because even try lighting it on fire. Yeah, no, right? It would just smolder and melt and stink really bad, I'm pretty sure. But here's one thing about it. I would never ever. I never say anything bad about my wife. Even like in Discord, you know, people are like, well, you know, what would you do with that or this or that? You know, when guys get together and, you know, guy speak. You know, Trump did that on the damn bus and they tried to hang him for it. I'm sorry, I don't know any men that haven't made off-color comments sometime about a man or a woman or something. It's just friggin' conversation. It's called beating your chest. It's what men have done since the caveman. I don't get that. It's what the hell ever. And then guys are like, oh, I've never said anything like that. Then you're not a guy. Sorry, you're just not a guy. Or you're very, very, very controlling of your tone, because, yeah. But my wife is my rock, okay? Yeah, I'll look at other women, and, you know, and like we were at Naughty Dogs the other night, and it was really funny because Red Light was standing there, And my wife goes, "You're only not getting mad at her for taking your order because she's got a nice ass." I said, "You're right. She does have a nice ass." Okay? Red light's like, "My wife would have slapped the crap out of me." Why? I'm not going anywhere. I guess that's part of reporting, but, you know, that's right. I can look all day long. You know, it's healthy to look. I can imagine. I can imagine, Antonio. I can imagine. But my thing is this. Women do it. Men do it. They objectify the other sex. Or the same sex if they go that way. It doesn't matter. I hear you, Joe Paddock. It's healthy. Your wife wants to know that you still have that drive. Now, as long as you're only driving for her, it's good. But my wife knows. Even in conversations or whatever, she's still she's my rock. She's what my life is built on. I tell you now, the foundation of my world is right there with a wrench. Oh shit! I need to take that away. That's right. That's right. That window shopping's a good thing. And you know, all the equal rights. I know I'm full of it. All the equal rights and all that stuff. You know, I believe in equal pay. I believe that women should be allowed to do what they want to try to do. I don't believe it should be forced on anybody. All right, Jen, take care. I don't believe it should be forced on anybody. I don't believe that men should be in certain roles and women should be in certain roles if they don't want to be. But then why would they be looked down upon if they are in those roles? And that's where they want to be. They're teaming up against us. They probably are. They're probably like chatting offline, conniving. Because, you know, that's what women do. They talk about men offline. I hear you, Antonio. I hear you. But my thing is, we're built different. Men and women are different. It's always going to be that way. There are things a woman can do I can't do, and there's things I can do a woman can't do. So, yeah, why don't we leave it like that? Yes, Carl Brown. Abso-friggin-lutely worked better. Yes, it did. The problem is that I bought a capacitive sensor instead of inductive. So, my capacitive sensor it'll never work. I'm going to have to take it back off, remount one of the others, and hope like hell I can get it to sense through the Ultim. Because capacitive changes with humidity and air temperature and air pressure. Good morning, Ricky Tanner. It changes with everything. I mean, you put your finger close to it and it triggers, you know. So I have absolutely got to change that. And then I believe that I understand how to get it set up so that I can level it with the probe and make it print properly. I'll tell you another thing I'm going to do. I looked into it, and you can absolutely hook up 24 volts to a 12 volt bed. It's not ideal, but I'm not going to be running like 120 or 130 C. Most of the time I'm going to be running 60 C. So it's absolutely doable. So I will be hooking up 24 volts. I have a couple of drop down little thingamajiggers for my fans already in place. I'll wire those up, and yeah, so I'm gonna go. Why not go to the BL Touch? I could. The problem is I can't afford a BL Touch, because even the knockoff ones are way higher than the knockoff inductive sensors. No, what I need is an actual pinder probe about that long. Marge N. Oh, Martin's got a new name. Marge N. Stupid spell check. Ricky Tanner, thank you for doing my song night before last. Thing is, I've got a 12 millimeter probe that only senses at like 1 friggin' millimeter. Yeah, you're asking the wrong person when you're asking me about Fusion 360. And you're right, Joe Paddock. Long time no see. Bo's in and out. Yeah, no, I know. I've got the 12 one that I took off yesterday. Was supposed to be a 4 millimeter sensing probe, but it only senses from like right on the stinking bed. All right, brother Matt, have a good day. Be safe out there. Don't kill your damn self. Jason. Oh, I didn't see you sneak in there. I missed it. Surprised my wife didn't jump on me this morning. All right, let's see where we're at. We're at 8:41. Let's go ahead and say this. The name of this morning is The Date is Set, and the reason that that's the name the reason for the name is the date is set when I start my new job. The bad news is it's damn near a month before I'll get a paycheck, and it's going to be difficult. Double day today, 2 shows. Sweet, Ricky. But I do appreciate you singing "Love Me" the other night when I requested it. I think Tanya gets tired of us coming in there. Morning, Uncle Ron. I didn't see you sneak in here either. There you go. Howdy ho. My wife's gonna be all over me. Yeah, it is sweet, but I will say this: 3D Medic Vince, he donated this morning. And without prompting, we were on Discord and I got an email, and I do appreciate it. I'll almost be normal again. That's right. It's going to be difficult to make it another month. I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to have to let some bills slip, and I have to let one less slip because of Mr. Vince. I do absolutely appreciate it. I bet, Ricky. I bet. So, but the date is set. It's the 16th. I go to work, but they're on a 2-week pay schedule. So, but I will say this: sometime around the 16th, which is a Monday, we're gonna have to figure out what my schedule is gonna be. So we'll probably the 16th morning coffee will stop in the morning. So I'm gonna have to get with the Graphic Arts Cup to make me an afternoon show, because we'll probably move this till about 6:30-ish in the evening. And I know that doesn't bode well for some of you on your drive to work. We will still be doing morning coffee on the weekends for sure. But during the week, we will have to do evening meal or something of that nature. Until I get enough folks to see fit that I need to do this for a living for a while anyway. So I'll tell you what though, you know what's really funny, because you get your favorite morning radio show, and this is not one of them, don't get me wrong, you get no music, me talking and yakking for 2 hours. Well, son of a bitch, James, and you didn't even say nothing? With $50 you didn't even say nothing? God dang it, man, that's nice, man. Thank you very much, James. I don't know how you do it especially after a trip. I don't know how you do it after a trip like we just took. So, damn S. But, yeah, no, I mean, it was awesome. That is friggin' awesome right there. Thank you very much. Country Fried Dinner, there you go. Yes, the job offer came through. I got the offer letter yesterday. I accepted the offer letter yesterday. Filled out all my background paperwork, and all of my drug test paperwork, so I have to go do that sometime. You know, they'll make an appointment. And you're right, James, we do. So I will start on the 16th. So there's that. And then they're on a 2-week pay scale, so whatever that is. It'll be damn near August. Jason can pimp me out. Yes, in Tallahassee. Drag your ass to work. That's right. You got to pay for that donation you just made, man. $50, dude. James, thank you, man. Thank you. Have a great day at work, my favorite Canardian. And John Mack's at work in his Hawaiian shirt. You know, it's really cool, man. We've got a good show going this morning. There's 36 watchings, what it says on my YouTube shot over here. Over here it says 34, but you know, 35. James is out going to work. John Mack's going into work. Have a great day at work, John Mack. But yeah, so I'm a little over a month, I guess. You know, my wife does get a paycheck twice in between there. I'm not gonna lie, she does. Doesn't pay the bills. Sweet, Joe Paddock, that's nice. That's what I need. I just need to work from home that don't expect me to work. That's not too much to ask for, is it? Not too much to ask for, I wouldn't think. So that doesn't go there. It goes right there. And that one goes right there. I am missing drill bits left and damn right. Bet I know where they're at. Right where I put them. Artificial rain room. All right, brother. We'll be there. No, I like working from home. I actually do really good work from home. I believe that the job that I'm getting is going to let me work from home a lot of the times. On days that it does, you'll get a notification that there is a morning coffee taking place. But it may be a while before they let me work from home. Real rain there at the moment. That's sweet. At least it's not snow, Alan. Ain't it wintertime there? And I don't know anything about Australian weather, so yeah, I'm out of that. Work from home when you're on call. That's cool though, man. That's cool because it lets you relax unless you get a call, you know. You don't have to deal with the mundane. And I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but you know, for me in a pod area, I like to talk. And it just is what it is. I like to talk. So, but the pay was not as high as it could have been. But it was better than I asked for. So, can't complain about that either. It's a W-2 job. They offer health insurance and all this other stuff, which we will continue to keep through my wife because it's a hell of a lot cheaper through the state of Florida than it is through there. And I think they have a flexible spending account for medical too, which is cool because my wife has one that we use, and if I can get one where I'm going to work, then that just helps out for medical expenses. There you go. That's my thoughts as well, Tanner. I get my work done and I don't distract others from doing their work, so they let me work from home. That's awesome. That's a win-win. No, the cool thing is, you know, most of the guys that they hire are younger guys. So I'm actually going in, you know, as a senior, whatever, senior citizen. No, just kidding. So it's a little different. I mean, the mindset is different. I work really well from home because I can put my laptop in my lap, kick back with a vape and a cup of coffee, and I won't move until my bladder tells me you better move or we're pissing in the chair. So, right? Right? No, you're right. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I really am. Very excited about it. Ready to get back to work and put some money back in the bank versus taking it out, because whoo, you can only take out so much blood from a turnip. Oh, wait, you can't get any blood from a turnip. Yeah, we're just out. We are out. They actually are part of a big company out of France called Conduit. And Conduit does all types of things. But the division I'll be working for is red light cameras. They do the cameras that take pictures of your tag and give you tickets. So that's what I'll be doing. And they already have a lot of the software that they need, but they want to convert it to .NET, which is what I do. So we're going to convert all of their software to .NET and make it more industry standard than what it is now. Because it's kind of old. It's been around for a while, and it hasn't been modernized. And that's what they want. They want a modern application. So I'll be taking over that, I think. The direction and driving of that. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. Because you can ask my wife. I get squirreled off on stuff. I'm really good for 6 months on a project, but after that I get tired of it. I don't like maintenance work. I like doing the work. You're back. I saw you coming back. I was being quiet. Nice. No, but yeah, I think it'll be cool. Yeah, you missed James's donation. James donated $50, baby. James gave us $50 and then went to work. I will like that, David Olson. I absolutely will. I love being challenged at work. I don't like just sitting and spinning my wheels. So that's yeah, that's what it is. But I will say this, that frees me up. It means I don't have to work on the 14th. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to afford to take a gas to go over and see Ben and Craig when they come down to Destin. So we will be able to take the... see, Vince, she did say thank you. Told you. Right. More industry standard than it might be, I guess. I love doing .NET work. I really do. It pays the bills for the last, I don't know, for the last what you call it. Yeah, I just got mine. Mine was $457. So mine was $10 less than yours. So yeah, I know that's coming up. That's why that $250 is going to help. So, yeah, I didn't even say that before. But yeah, it's I'm glad. I'm very, very glad that this has come about. I was beginning to wonder if they forgot about me. Which, I've been in touch with the guy that's going to be my boss. He's I don't even know what his title is, but he's not really my boss. He's just a guy that kind of directs everything, He doesn't do my reviews or anything like that. That's some other guy in France somewhere. I don't know how that works. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. All right. So, y'all know what time it is. You know how to support the channel. The links are down below. Get your swag. Go ahead and grab your shirt. Grab you a hat. Grab you something. So, whatever that means. His title is Walter's boss. Maybe, Jason. Maybe that will. 120-ish. Dang it, man. Later, Antonio. Go mow that grass, buddy. I ain't mowed mine yet this summer. It's like this tall. Trying to hide the house from the road. No, but you know how to support the channel. The links are down below in the description. Click on them if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. Like the video. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Just tell me why. People come by and I can't stand that. You know, I got thumbs down on my Mail Thing Thursday video from yesterday. What? I mean, yeah, but I'd eat the goat. Yeah, I'd absolutely eat the goat. You know, so. Wouldn't last very long. He'd get fat on that grass and then I'd kill him and eat him. But the channel's doing well. I will have to say that. We've got 540 subscribers. One day at a time. You know? That's all I'm asking. From you. Give me the strength. No, we're not going to sing that, right? I hear you. I hear you, Motorhead Mitch. I get it. I get it. Right. Well, the bears, you know, around here, not really so carnivorous as they could be. Now, I guess they eat some roadkill and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be really afraid of the bears getting a goat in my yard. Gators, we don't get too many gators in my yard because I don't live really close enough to a body of water. There have been a couple because they will cross the street, you know, every now and again going to a pond behind me or a pond in front of me, but not very often. We've been wet enough that they don't move a lot. They don't move that far. Now, during a drought, they'll move a lot to go find water. So we don't get a lot in the yard. Snakes, yeah, we get those. Good morning, Red Light. How are you, brother? I saw you in Discord this morning, and I was trying to talk to you, but you didn't have your ears on. So, still thinking about you. Still. How was your trip? Did you see the rocker? No, the rocket? No. SpaceX? No, I didn't even know it was firing off. I could have went outside maybe and looked, but no, I did not. You would have a much better view of that from Orlando than I would anyway. You know, it's 450 miles from here to Canaveral. Cool, man. I'm glad you got to see that. I really am. How was your flight, brother? Hope it was good. Actually, David Olson, my backyard looks really good. Because, you know, my dad lives in a house back there behind me. And my daughter's old house, well, he mows the backyard. He don't mow the front yard. You know, could mow the whole yard. I do pay for the house bill and all but $100 of his light bill. So, he could mow the front yard for me. He don't, though. Right, there you go. We'd have to put the goats in the front yard. You're right. You're right. Well, cool, Red Light. Cool, man. I'm glad you'll be on Discord for a little bit. I'm only going to be on for a little bit again today. So, but good on the job front. I hear you, Jason. I hear you. On for days. Good morning, Lee. How are you, my friend? Thank you for the congrats. I do appreciate that. But yeah, the date's set. July the 16th, I go to work at a day job. So, absolutely on the 16th, there won't be a morning coffee, I'm sure. The day is young. You are correct. I'm stretching my legs out now. Oh. And I slept good last night, too. I don't know why I'm tired. But I'm going to, we're going to see. I'm going to have to see how we change this up. Got to come up with a name for an afternoon show, though. Because, you know, I don't want to do afternoon drive or anything like that. I'm a YouTube channel. I don't want you to watch this while you're driving. That's just, listen, yes. Watch, no. So, morning, Josh. Midday madness. It wouldn't be midday. Afternoon delight. Tea timer. Red Light, this is a great group of guys, man. And you know that already. I don't know if you heard me the other day, Red Light. I came home and one of the Acer monitors that I got from you is it's DOA. It passed out. It's just blinking yellow, and I got online and it said you got to solder capacitors here and there, and I'm like, yeah, no. So one cool thing about it, you know, once I get everything caught up and stuff like that, we will start seeing some improvements in, you know, my makerspace, one way or the other. Either one, I'm going to add on to the house, another room, or I will build another shed. Or I will rent to own a shed. Building would probably be the best. It would just take the longest. You know, because you got to buy materials, build it, wait, buy materials, build it, wait, buy materials, build it, that type of thing. So, we'll see how that turns out. Going to get my savings account back up to where it needs to be first, before any of that happens. Barn raising time. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, Alan. And Joe Paddock is a big proponent of that, but, you know, we've got about $2,000 worth of bills coming out of a $200 bank account over the next 20 days. So, it's, sweet, Jimmy. Glad you got his box yesterday. Somebody had an issue earlier, Josh. It got sent to somewhere else, and then it was on their way. It was a day late. Joe Paddock, that's a long way to travel for a bunch of guys, you know. No, as far as I know, Ricky, no. I could build a shed over there as big as I want it. Yeah, Alan, that might be a stretch for you. Hey, there you go, right there, right? 15 to 18 hour drive for Joe Paddock. It's 4.5 hours from my house to Disney World. And that's 4.5 hours from my house to the gates of Disney World. So, and believe you me, that's me driving. The other day when we left Washington, D.C., it said we would be home at 8:24. So it was like 13 and whatever hours, right? Ricky's not taking any time off. He's got vacation coming up, and that's all he get. No, I get you, Josh. I was just joking with you, man. But damn it, lost my train of thought. Oh, 13.5 hours. It said when we left that we would be home at 8:24. Yeah, Red Light. It's still 15% off if you use Kuntry Klub. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, we actually got home at 8:44. So, 20 minutes later than what it said. And we stopped at a buffet in South Carolina because it was $8 a person. So, yeah. The Alien 3D website is alien3d.us. Alien3d.us, Lee. Go check them out. Sign up. It's ready to go. First month is out. Yeah. The .com doesn't work. He needs to purchase that. And then another 35 minutes after that to get to Wakulla County. Or actually not to the county, but down to where I live. So, yeah. $9 for it. Yeah. You know, once your business takes off, it would probably behoove you to pay that. But not now. Not even, you know, not even stretching it that it would be now. Oh, absolutely. There you go. Got in trouble, huh? Shouldn't get in trouble for sharing a link in a Facebook group. I mean, unless it's just not 3D printing Facebook groups. Then I could see it, but you know, I don't know. Now you can see, you know, y'all can see I'm all decked out in Florida gear this morning. And the closer it gets to football season, the more I wear. All right, Red Light. We'll see you, buddy. Prayers and thoughts still with you, my friend. Still with you. Dude, that's people in general. Mike, if it wasn't, then everybody wouldn't get offended about every little thing somebody says. You know, if I have an opinion... no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that this morning. I'm just not going to do it. Sometimes it's frowned upon. I get that, Chris Lane. I get that. But if it's not in the rules of the group, then who gives a crap? You can wait. You can wait for college football. I cannot. It's the worst time of my life. Waiting is the worst time of my life. It really is. Waiting for college football. There you go. I was finna say, you're not my friend. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people don't like college football. It's too divisive. You know, it's too divisive in the states that they live in, or, you know, they have multiple teams, and, you know, I get it. I understand. I'm right there. I understand it completely. I really need to see if I can... What? Telephone. What? Oh, this phone's dead.
Hey, Walter, it's Robert.
Hold on, Robert. I'm fixing to run out of battery. Oh, crap. I'm about to run out of battery. Hold on a second. Right. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Well, and I you know, didn't understand her confusion about the approval process or whatever, because that took, you know, she was like, oh no, it'll take a week, week and a half, you know, and I'm like, okay. Right. I got you. Right. Right. I got you. That, you know, I do my morning show every morning, and I'm doing it now, but the and that's going to change once I go to work, but the I was telling him this morning, I go, wait, I don't even really know what his title is. I was talking about you, you know, because these guys have been supporting me, trying to find me a job as well. All these people that watch me on YouTube. It's the 16th is that Monday. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, if you want me to come up there, then I'll come up there. But, I mean, I won't be in town. I mean, it's 40 miles from here to there. I try not to. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now there was one thing they because they, you know, they y'all have a set vacation schedule or whatever, and I know that in November my daughter's having a baby. Yeah. No. I wouldn't do that. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that, you know, that makes it hard work environment, really does. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I got when I went to interview for the Microsoft job. He was always like that. He had his headphones in, had his Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Now, question for you on the .NET 2 stuff. Is it mostly front end? Is it mostly back end .NET stuff? Or is it both? A combination? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Bootstrap is Twitter's layout stuff. It's but I didn't know if he was doing like .NET 2.0 MVC stuff or what's he going to try to do. Okay. Well, the thing about it is, even as a .NET developer, it's a whole shift in paradigm from what you're used to doing. So coming in from classic ASP, they would be lost. I mean, it would be completely different, you know. Well, that helps. That actually helps in the .NET 2.0 arena because it's actually laid out a lot more like a Java project would be. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But okay, well, if you can check back next week or you know, even if it's week after next, just give me a good time that, you know, Brandon be available to talk or whatever. And, you know, if it's over lunch, I mean, if he wants to get lunch or something, we'll do that. Oh, no, I get that. I understand. But I like to know, you know, I'd like to meet the folks too because this whole process has been, you know, hands off. So, it'd be nice to meet the guys. You too, Robert. Thank you for the call, buddy. Thanks, man. Bye-bye. Wow. That was a long talk. I don't even know how long it was. When did I get on there? I don't even know. I'd have to go back and look. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. Since my wife says there's no way. I actually caught it. Let's see here. Let me go down. Let's try to catch up. Pro football? No. Pro football sucks. Alright. There we go. I'm there. So let's go back down through here. Get tired of all the SEC coverage on the radio here. It should be covered. No. Rather watch real men play. You watch real men play. Wait, that's in the dark. You can't see. Let me go down through here. Alabama fan. Mapro 6 is in trouble. He's just, yeah, that's rollover tide. Woohoo! NASCAR, because all the other parts require only one ball. There you go, Mike. That's all right. Okay, we can do that. Was on the floor in front of my printer fixing the extruder. Went to stand up. My foot is asleep. Love that. It's going down. That's true. Good morning, Ben Craig. Sorry I wasn't in here. That's true, Motorhead Mitch. And I know you do. I know you love me even if I ignore you. Don't hop in the shower, man. You might break the tub. Now my wife feels like one of the guys. Hold on, I'm getting there. Hey, bye Chris Lane. Sorry I missed you. Bye Bo. Sorry I missed you. And I don't, Joe Paddock. Don't even listen to that woman. She lies. Lee, thank you for being here. Josh switched to audio, which is cool. He can't see what I'm doing right now. Wow, Ben Craig, that's shot out. You come on home, baby. You won't be doing morning coffee. I'm glad you were entertaining each other. I know it's not 10 yet. I'm trying, god dang it. I'll get there in a second. I am catching up on the chat. I'll be less batty. That may be true, David Olson. May not be. Captivating stuff. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Wait. My chat just jumped. Yeah, it was a new job. But here, I'll talk about that in a second. Yes, I need pants for sure. Morning coffee featuring Mrs. Country. That, you know what? That would probably do better than my morning coffee. I think they're 5.2 right now, is what I believe, James. It's a Microsoft development framework. That's correct. It's about time. A lot of work. Good luck with that. Yakety yak. Was his boss watching to see how he handled the call during a show? He was filming you the whole time. I wrote this Tetris in VB 2002 back in the day. That's a cool thing to have. I was teasing the wife yesterday. Told her I was a world-renowned designer now that I posted my first thing on Thingiverse. That is correct. You are world-renowned. All right. I am caught up with chat. I am caught up with the show. And here we are back live. That was my new boss man. Kind of saying he was sorry about the confusion over the approval process. Because, you know, it's like I told my wife. James has got to go now. Love you, brother. Have a great day at work. Sorry I was gone too long. Could not take the call. Matter of fact, I started to hang up on it. And I get a pat on my back from my wife. Anyway, so he called and he was basically apologizing for the process that they have to go through. It's new. And he had all the approvals for it when the requisition was made. So there was absolutely no doubt I was getting the job. It was just the lady in HR didn't understand that the process had changed and had been taken care of. So it was 100% taken care of. The way they classified the job was different, and anyway, so all of that, and then we just started talking about things, and you know, I was trying to rush him but not rush him. So, you know, he's a good old Southern boy and he talks slow. He's just slow and calm, steady talking, which is cool. You know, he's actually looking forward to me coming on because most of the guys are young and they don't know that much about anything come .net. So, yeah, the job is mine. I will start on the 16th. He was saying that maybe one day next week or the week after I could ride up there and meet the crew. And I'm like, I'm all for that. Just let me know. I took care of telling him about November and the work from home thing for November. I will tell you, though, that it's probably going to end morning coffee except for on the weekend. Morning coffee will be on the weekends, and whatever the afternoon show is will be on during the weekday. If Robbie Mack is still here, need to be coming up with some type of graphic for an evening show. Don't know what the hell we're going to call it yet, but, you know, ideas are ideas. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Now, we're all caught up, and I don't have to work late on the morning coffee. Just kidding. But no, seriously. We are 20 minutes away from the end of the show, and the reason that I'm still going to end the show, even though I was on the phone for 20 stinking minutes, Country's Afternoon Delights. You are not filming my wife and I. We are going to go out and celebrate for supper tonight. We're going to go to the big McDonald's, and each of us is going to have a cheeseburger, and we're going to share a water. So we can afford that. I can afford $2 for cheeseburgers and a water. So we're going to go and we're going to live it up because of the job. So, you know, and I don't thank you guys enough. You guys are great. And I know I've lost, you know, 7 or so, 8, 10 or so since I've been gone. But you guys are great. I mean, really and truthfully, we would not have made it this far on our bills, on the trip, on everything without you. I will say, and I have to say thank you, a big thank you to Joel Telling. He did donate the $200 to help me get to Murph or Earth. I don't know how I would have done it. So I really don't. Baby, that's just being selfless. I know you love me, and I'm a big fat guy, and I need more than one cheeseburger. But David Olson gave a donation as well. Sean, anytime. But David Olson gave a donation as well while we were at Earth, and I did take my wife out to supper with that, and we bought gas. It actually bought 2 tanks of gas and supper, or lunch, actually, in South Carolina. So thank you, David, for the 2 tanks of gas that got us home, because it's actually a 2-tank trip. So we only had to fill up twice on the way home. Then my wife had to fill up yesterday because we were out of gas. But, you know, it is what it is. It was, though. It was everything y'all have done has helped us maintain until now. It's that simple. We couldn't have stayed afloat without you. That printer that's in there, that's part of all of you. And for those of you, well, thank you, Motorhead Mitch. I appreciate that. It was a southern buffet, man. They had fried chicken and baked chicken and mashed taters and gravy and greens and macaroni and cheese, and oh, it was good. It really was. Stuffed my gut, made me sleepy. So, but without what y'all have given so far, we just couldn't have. I mean, the internet wouldn't even be on right now. You know, they actually cut it off while we were at Earth, and I used the PayPal money to turn it back on, because they cut that off before, and I was only a day late. I was only a day late on paying the bill, but it wouldn't even be on right now. We would have no morning show right now without you guys. So it's been fantastic, and I hope that the run continues. I hope that you'll be able to join me on an evening show. You know, I don't know how that fits into your schedule, and a lot of my overseas friends that watch won't be able to watch with you. But yeah, yeah, and then the cool thing is Mrs. Country will probably be able to be on most of my evening shows. Absolutely. So you know what that means? That means she'll come in here and clean this place up, because she won't want to work in this pigsty. I'm waiting for that. That's cool, Carl Brown. I'm glad. And you know, and I will pick up some, you know, California and West Coast viewers, because, you know, that'll be 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll be able to watch some of it. No, baby, I absolutely want you here. Ryan, good morning, sir. How are you? Then I won't be able to find anything. You're right. Actually, no, I'll probably be able to find it, because it'll be where it's supposed to be. I've got to get some more storage space, though. That's the problem I have now, is that, like, the parts I have left over, I have nowhere to put them. The coffee's good. I had a 20-minute phone call. I guess it was about 20 minutes with my boss man, because I got a job, Ryan. Start the 16th. Gonna try to survive until I get my first paycheck in, and then use that one to catch everything. Maybe catch everything up. Not quite everything, but catch up on what I need to. And we'll go from there. So, print some hex storage thing. I've tried that. I tried printing some little, yes, I did. And it is awesome. And I think that the guy that I'm going to work for is going to be great to work for. He really is, I think. He's only been with the company 4 years. And he actually moved from Washington. He was working in Washington for, Dude. The thing is, Mitch, the problem with that is I've got to go to Phoenix in November. And you know, you only get 3.5 hours a week, or 3.5 hours every pay period or something for 2 weeks of vacation. You get 2 weeks of sick leave though. Not a French maid outfit. The cat suit. The cat suit. We will get a vinyl cat suit and put her in it, Carl, to let her clean in. The one like Michelle Pfeiffer wore. Right, there you go. See that? See that right there? .NET developer actually wants me to be a mentor to the team and kind of help them get over the hump and jump into .NET Core 2.0, which I've never worked with. So I actually I'm gonna, for the next couple of weeks, gonna be diving into .NET Core and figuring out how that works, so that when I get there, I'm at least, I can converse in .NET Core, because I've never had a project that used it. I did one little project when it came out, and I was like, I don't need this right now. That's the way I learn stuff. It's when I learn stuff. Good, Tanner. I'm glad you're back. You didn't hop in the shower too much and break it, did you? I have another video coming out today at noon, just so you know. If you were here yesterday, you got to see most of it. So, cool, Ryan. Cool, man. .NET Core is only middle of last year. .NET Core 2. So, if you did, then yeah, today at noon that video comes out. So, another Earth video. Welcome to Earth. But back to Mitch's thing, saving vacation time for Murph is going to be difficult. The cool thing about Murph is it's a weekend, so I wouldn't have to take off much time. It's just a long drive, so it may be, if we save the money. Don't wreck your truck, god dang it. God dang it, boy. Wrecking your damn truck. Don't make me responsible for that. Lord of mercy. I don't know that I can handle that. Know that I made you wreck your truck. Yeah, today at noon that video comes out. And I've got to upload another one as soon as we get off here. Pick me up from South Bend. Well, and that's cool, Mitch. That's absolutely fine. Like I said, if we fly in and we fly out, the thing is, in that, you're talking $2,000 for me and the wife to come up there and hang out for a couple days. And I don't know if, wait, that one's not at year end though, so I think she could go to that. That's in March. That's true, Rover. That's absolutely true. How about that? What did I got an offer and decision. Wow. Last night I got on here. They sent me, this is part 2 of the Conduit electronic offer decision. I have to log in now and sign my acceptance. So I'll do that after we get done. But that's really cool though. I am not going to complain at all. I'm going to put that right there in the Conduit folder, because I'm keeping a folder of all my paperwork that comes to here from that. That's really cool. I will get in a cat suit for you, Rover. Now y'all picture that. How about it? Picture that in your head, because it's in your head. It's in your head. Just start a GoFundMe for Murph. Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad you're getting a new ramps board. I couldn't see how it was much else, man. You know, it was just flaky. It wasn't that it was just failing. Just being flaky. You're good? Picture. Picture, Sean. Picture in your mind. Meow. Well, that's what I told you there, Ryan. That, you know, once it's one of those things. You've eliminated every friggin' thing else, you know. I know they do. I know they fly barnacles in, which is cool, you know. Jerry's a big name for them. You know, I get that. I'm not. I'm a nothing. I'm a spot on the map. Matter of fact, you know, I'm interviewing July 9th. I'm interviewing Daniel Noré on my channel. Y'all know that, I think. I don't know if I had or not. 6:30 on the 9th. That's scheduled out already. So he is an interviewee, and he didn't even ask me if I wanted to let them do my channel. So he skipped right over me. He asked me for Chris Riley's email address and went straight to Chris Riley and asked Chris Riley if he wanted, you know, him to throw his channel out there. And I'm like, well, that just sucks. But I agree with Chris Riley, because then you get, it's like some other channels, you know, they get picked for a giveaway and people have to subscribe to them for a giveaway. So all these people subscribe and then half of them leave. You know, some of them don't. But I don't want subscriptions if my views don't go up. If you're not watching what I'm doing, if you're not liking what I'm putting out, don't subscribe. Now, do I ask you to watch everything? No, but I do want you to watch some of my videos. Chris Riley has some of the highest percentage views of anybody I know. Okay? He's got what, 3,000 subscribers? A little more than 3,000 subscribers. He's normally at 800 or 900 views on his videos in a short period of time. So it's really, really, he has a big viewing base. And like me, you know, I've got 500 subscribers. Most of my views are around the 130, 140 mark, which is freaking awesome. He does make great content. He does. His content is fantastic. And, you know, I got some B-roll footage that I'm going to throw together as a montage. I hear you. I'm not doing The Rock, dude. I am not standing on the thing. I remember when he used to do that. But, you spelled it wrong, though. But I hope that I can do that. No, Zimmy, I get it. I understand. But the country club is fantastic at supporting me. I mean, it's just been great. I'm ecstatic, and I told people that in person. It still amazes me that any of you show up. That's it, you know. It really does. And my wife is always on about it. She's like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with these people. You know, now when she's here, I understand it. I do. I get it. So, it is what it is. See? I told y'all. They are a fun group of guys. You got a little shade over that stool design. Why? Who gave you shade? Tell them to go design their own friggin' stool. I couldn't have done it. Mine would have fell apart. One of the legs would have been shorter than the other. I mean, you know. Well, Mike Whaley, the thing is your daughter was in it. So, yeah. There is a little redneck in everybody. Believe it or not. And if there's not, they want it to be. And I think they want it to be because I am who I say I am. Here on this channel, and when you meet me in person, there's no difference. 600 grams. So, who cares? You know, it's just, man, come on. Thanks, Mitch. I do appreciate that, though. And I try to be. I do have a lovely wife, David Olson. She is my rock, buddy. She is absolutely my rock. 600 grams of support. That's because it was a life-size stool. Now, yeah, you could probably make some changes here and there to make it where it prints without supports. That wasn't what you were asked for. You know? Whatever. without having to be politically correct? No, I am politically correct. It's tough to be a Canadian. No, it's not. It's not where you're from, dude. It's a state of mind. And I think everybody wants that. You know, when we were in Washington, this is no joke. This is a true story. We're in Washington and we're by the... What were we by? We were by the... just leaving the Vietnam Memorial. There's a little statue over as you go up to the Lincoln Memorial there. There's a little statue on the left. We got a picture of it. But it's... People don't understand when you say wall, y'all. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it, Ricky. But there's a little statue there. And there's a woman. And it looked like a woman and her daughter and her grandchild. Okay? Well, the grandmother was taking a picture of the woman and the child. And then the woman was going to step out and take... Yeah, one of the war statues was going to step out and take a picture of, you know, the grandmother and the child. And I'm like, do y'all want all of you in the picture? I'll take it for you. And the lady goes, oh, would you? So that just, thank you very much. And I said, sure. So I took the picture and I said, hold on, I'll take another. And I took another. And the lady goes, you must be from the South. And I said, what makes you say that? Because I really hadn't said enough for her to think I was, you know, too Southern. But she's like, because you're nice. Thing is, I don't know where most of these people were from. There's mean people from the South. But there's a hell of a lot of nice people from the North too. But it is a different state of mind. It's just a different state of mind. No, and I get that, Dragon Monk. But, you know, it's amazing when people leave where they're from and they come to a place like Washington. Me, dude, my neck hurt. My neck hurt because, you know, when I pass somebody, I'm like, what's up? Hey, how you doing? There was a lot of people. All right, my neck was, I was constantly doing this right here. So, that's the way I was raised. It's the way I was raised up. You know? Used to in Wakulla County, you didn't pass somebody without waving in the car. You know, now we've got a lot of folks that moved in and it's not quite that way. But you can still tell people that are from here, or even in Georgia when we go to visit my wife, you can tell people that are from there, that were raised there, that are my age, because you always get a, whenever you're driving. If your hand's on the wheels, you know, something. You get a wave, you get an acknowledgement. Now, my wife, she doesn't do that because, hell, she can't even see. If I was standing on the road hitchhiking, she wouldn't pick me up because she don't even see folks that way, you know? She's really strange the way she watches folks. I guess everybody's going to work now because I'm running late. But I am live. I'm still live. How about that, Apocalypse Survivor? Yeah, Joe Paddock. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be a Southern thing. That's what I don't understand. Okay? Everybody makes their decision when they get out of bed who they're going to be. That's my motto. When you get up in the morning, your day is your day. People can try to screw it up all they want to. It's still your day. Make it how you want it to be. That it is, Joe, but that's sad. We got stared down by some little child. I mean, she was giving us the most evil look. I mean, really. I said, you know, smile look a lot better on that face than that look you got. And I told her that. I absolutely told her that. You can ask my wife. She was sitting on the bench. And I told that girl that. I said, a smile would look much better on your face than that look right there. Try a smile. It works better. Yeah, no, Sean, I met you, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Later, Tanner. But I know it's 10 o'clock and I got to get off of here. We're going to do Discord for a few minutes. But treat everybody like you want to be treated. Everybody. Scalda, have a great day. I will see y'all. I will be going into the Discord. Y'all know how to support the channel. It's down below. If y'all want to support it, support it. If you don't, don't. If you can't, you can't. I mean, it's the way it is. But anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Let's go out to the country club.